Welcome to this series where we are playing Star Salvage for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And in this part, what I want to do is find a CV down on the planet and see if we can fix it up so that we can complete the mission by putting 2 medium thrusters on it and hopefully end up with a mobile base. Now, my reasoning behind this is that when we came back from the moon in the previous part, we approached some wreckage which turned out to be a CV. And that reminded me of the fact that someone posted a comment and said that there are actually wreckages on the planet here which don't show up, which are potential CVs. So what I'm going to do in this part is going out and actually see if we can actually find anything. And in preparation for that, what I've done is I've come into here and I've made a cockpit because cockpits are quite rare. I've pulled a cargo box out and the small generator constructor out of our kind of temporary base here, and I've also made a small generator because again generators are quite rare. The other thing I've also done is set this up to produce some oxygen as well, and hopefully we will be able to get things done. But before we get to looking for a wreckage, I want to fly west here because there is somewhere around here a pile of thrusters, and I want to get at least 2 medium thrusters and anything else that we can find, preferably a fuel tank, something like that, so that we can possibly get some stuff done. And I must admit, I'd really like a CV so that it can act as a mobile base, and once I've got a mobile base we can start working our way around this planet, gathering the resources to get a few things done. Now, I did get a comment about shields, and I actually had to go and look it up actually, because I thought, well, I hadn't seen shields in the engineering section here. Oh no, this is engineering over here in this section. So I kind of had to look through. It took a little while to find it, and it's actually under vehicle combat, I think. Yeah, we got the shield CV shields there. I don't know whether there's any. I'm not seeing any HV shields because, of course, that's reforged Eden. So we got. Oh no, we got a light polarized hull here shield. So obviously all the shields here, one's for SV, one's for HV. We've also got combat armor here. An armor plate of combat steel to be affixed to a small vessel to provide additional protection for support. So there are shields, but I think this is one thing I'm starting to really like about this scenario, is the fact that the tech tree isn't just work your way down the tech tree like there's so many games. What you got to do is make decisions about what path you want to take to accomplish what you're going to do. And of course that means like it's going to be some time before we actually get to having shields on a ship, because of course we've got lots of other things to do, and of course resources are a little bit in short supply. That's the ship we're heading for, is that crashed capital vessel there. So just get into here, and I think last time I landed on top, which is a bit of an advantage because I think there's multiple thrusters on this ship. So just level off and just land here. Almost like we can dock on these ships, which is a bit strange, but and of course the last time he came here with spiders everywhere. The other thing also is this mechanical drill. I thought the mechanical drill actually used drill charges, but let me just deploy the thing and I'll just show you. I actually thought mechanical drill needed drill charges, but it doesn't. It actually needs, oops, we've got some shell. That shell's in somewhere in here. I can hear spiders. It actually needs tree and a fall. So just put some of that in there. So the reason I brought the drill with me is that thing, and there's the spider guys. Okay, just I did change from my space armor back to light armor. It's a little bit battered, so we're gonna have to also look at the armor situation. Now I do know that we've got some thrusters up here. I just want to. Who's somebody else? Okay, I can play that game. Spider legs that time. Okay. Put this in the fridge. Want it spoiling, and make sure we eat cooked bug meat, not the ordinary bug meat. I think what we will do is we'll hook to this, and we'll pull the thrusters into here first, so that we don't actually have a problem with the. I think that's the survival tool. I think this is the salvage tool. What's this here? I know that from when we visited last time that this. I think we got 2 more there. 2 there, but we probably won't be able to carry all these. How many more thrusters have we got on here? Nice. Oh, look at this. We've got piles of them. I want 6, possibly 8. Because I think if we got that number, we can then get the ship to move. It won't move that far, but I think this one's got a thruster. One just there. Just retrieve that block one there. Is there any more? Let's keep tagging them. The fuel tanks here. Where's the small fuel tank? That's back the other way, goes without saying. Okay, see if we can get this small fuel tank out. That would be a really good benefit. Like it's actually going to be underground. We get. And we got some. We can salvage out these blocks because they're not worth much. Three entries full. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's a bit antisocial. Right. Can we get another? Got 8,000 here. Drill down here. The ventilator there, we'll take that. Preview. There's the fuel tank. We got a fuel tank. Bigger window there. Oops. Oh. Fail there. Sorry about that, guys. That'd teach me, wouldn't it? Yeah, I've now got a problem. In the sense that we need to put this on here. It's going to tell me can't take any more. We're going to have to drop fuel. We're going to have to drop fuel. Okay, we're going to have to shuffle this around. Yep, a bit of a mistake there. Okay, we'll take that. Take that. Right, we've got everything on board. Right, what can I shuffle around here? Main cargo. I want the take the oxygen tank with us. That can go in there. With that. Right, we'll break that connector. Go to the crash capital vessel. We've got 2 of those in there. What else have we got in here? Like the fuel. So we only got the 2. Let's take the small thruster with us, and the cargo box as well. And we need a fuel tank. And the ventilator. And I doubt we can take all the fuel with us. This ship's going to be very loaded down though. Yes, I know. Hello. I also repaired the ship, but we got one window that's still rusted there, but there's not much. But I want to put the, but I would like to put in the door. So that we make sure we pick up the core properly, and that's, and make sure we got it with us. We've got some stuff that needs to go into the fridge. It doesn't spoil. So we've now got the thrusters, and we know we can come back and get more thrusters from here. Oh, the ship is very heavy. So what we got to do now is find some wreckage. I mean, there could be some up in that direction there. I think what we'll do is we'll head towards the Polaris trading station and see what we can find. We've got wreckage over here. That's very close to this ship. So if this wreckage is CVs, that's going to make it very easy to ship the thrusters over to get things installed. Okay, let's just go this way then. And we'll see what we can do. So here's, we got one here next to a refuse pile. We got here. This looks pretty interesting. It's only about the length of an SV, so it's we're gonna need to make it bigger. Take a quick look at it and see what we got. Shotgun, just in case. Big hole in the floor. Oh, there's somebody turning up here. It's a little bit thin and narrow. What we got in here? Well, components. Who's? I'll rip a dog. Gotcha. I'm not sure if I like this. I think this doesn't really give me an edge that I feel I could work with, because I'd probably end up tearing it all apart. But if that's the only thing that's on offer, we'll take it. I think what we will do is that it said there was another one here somewhere. There's another one over there. Then again, I suppose I could recover too. Oops. This one looks a little bit more blocky and boxy. Let me just see. Just have a look. See. What we got? An entrance. Lots and lots of damaged blocks on this one. Got some windows there. But how are we going to get into this kind of ramp here? We got a cargo box here with some ammunition in. Okay, just put the stuff in the fridge. I think this one might be a little bit better. It's wider, which is something I like. Don't really want the half blocks, these split blocks on the inside. We'd have to push the ship out a little bit. Let me just have a look. Yeah, when we got, let me just see if we salvage out that, we got the same on this side as we have. Right, we got that there. This bit's broken on that bit there. That's destroyed as well. Whoops, I just destroyed something in there, but that's okay. Right, so we got the beginnings, which we could then do. We'll take that out. Right, I'm liking this. I'll put the core down. Do we need to put the core down to build this? Because it's obviously not cored. Try something. It'd be main cargo, wouldn't it? Yeah, we can actually build it without actually going to core it. That's interesting. Give it one there. Turn on your CV. It's not my CV at the moment because I haven't cored it. Okay. For it. I'm just going to use this core for the moment. Turn on the power. Good. If your capital vessel doesn't have a generator or fuel tank, you'll need to build these along with your cockpit. Congratulations, you've reached rank 4 engineering. You continue. Some drill charge. Oh, 4 large optronics bridges. Even with a capital vessel at your disposal, it's occasionally necessary to store resources and valuables in a safe location. Abandoned space stations can be found throughout the galaxies. One that would make a perfect base for operations if it were repaired. If you find a suitably derelict station, you should be able to try to repair it and bring it into your base of operations. If you have an ally who specializes in exploration, who can help immensely. Locate a derelict orbital station and make the operational base. Okay, that sounds good. I don't like this thing stuff. We're certainly gonna take a look at. Is this a cockpit? No, it's a passenger seat. It's scrap you. We will. Oh, no, we need to be. Oh, we are hooked to that, so that's good. I want to get these doors out. I want to keep them. No, we got that there. So we got the front piece here. We'll salvage out this across the front here and get rid of you. We'll just take out all the dodgy scrap kind of block thingies. I think for the moment we break that link into here. Certainly put the cockpit on the front here. It means we can fly it. It looks like the whole floor here is trash, but that's okay because do I have any blocks? That's HP blocks. I pull out any. No, we don't have any blocks. Okay. I think what we'll have to do is kind of cobble something together just to see if we can fly this somewhere where we can actually work on it. These scruffy little half blocks here. Okay, just you hang around, sunshine. You are going to get. Okay, we'll just tidy that up there. That's got there. We'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. View. Can we get something into here? Okay. We got 2 cargo boxes. Right. We can put a cargo box in the back there. That gives me a little bit more room. Oops, need to do that. We can flip. A bit of an auto group so we can see what we got. We need to put a generator. We need to put a fuel tank on. Got a core. We've got 2 thrusters at the back and equipment. Cargo box. Yeah, the large one's the one we put in, isn't it? Wreckage. Cargo pallet. So we got some bullet casings like that. I want the mechanical drill. I want that. Retrieve you. Oops, I don't want the truss block, but salvage you. That's a thin block. Why is that a thin block? That's destroyed. That's a thick block. Thin blocks are there. Get rid of you. That's a full-size steel block. That's good. Let's salvage that. Oops. We'll get rid of the console. Okay. Get rid of these truss blocks as well, steel plates. We've got to replace this whole floor because it's rubbish. But we can just get rid of that for the moment. For the moment, we'll use this as kind of a use this as a kind of temporary floor here. Gives us mainly so we can put things on it. We've got big holes in the side now, so I can get in and out. We do need to repair that floor. We can put a generator over there. Probably eradicate us. Put that there. Means we should now be in a position to wreckage. Oh, I haven't put the fuel tank out yet. Sorry. Shadow. Where's the fuel tank? Just tuck the fuel tank in there for the moment. The core's in the way, but we can. I'm going to pick that up when we go looking for. Of course, because we got a fuel tank, we get radiation. Right, so we can now go wreckage, fuel, the shadow, drop that in. This is 50% fuel. We got a thruster that we can do something with. Well, it's all the shadow. Oops. And we'll pick this up. Also got a ventilator we can put on. Oh, we've also got the CPU extender, which takes up a bit of weight, so we can. Where can we? We've got a bit of a natural gap there, so what we got there? We could just drop that full thruster there for as a down thruster and take out this here. That there. That's destroyed as well. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. It's starting to look a little bit like Swiss cheese, but okay. Out you as well. Don't like these half blocks, so we're gonna have to do something about those. Right, so we got the CPU extender we need to put in here. I think what we got here, we got retrieve these blocks. Take these out. And this is damaged, take that out. Destroyed as well. Trouble is if I take out too much I could end up destroying the ship and it will all fall apart. But we got salvage that as well. Right. Right, well. Moment we'll just put you put you there for the moment temporarily. You there. We got a detector there. I'd like would be useful for oops, out that corner. There's not much left of the ship, so how's the state of play now? Got a fuel tank. Let's just group everything together, and we've got a one pushing down from above, one from the rear. So we need about another, say, 5 thrusters, and we should be able to fly it in theory. Let me just don't want to fall for that. We'll take that out. Actually, I think we're going to rename the ship. Actually, what should we call it? I know what I'm going to call it. flying toaster. Now, for any of you who are new to my channel, I think it was about over a year ago, I did an Empyrion series where I actually brought in a ship called the Flying Toaster from the workshop, and it did look like a toaster. So I think at the moment that would be quite an apt name for the ship. Gonna snag that. Come into there. I think we need to mark this position. Call it the, oops, call it the Flying Toaster. Tags it. There. For some reason it thinks that it's there. This game can be a little bit eccentric when it comes to placing the just wait, let's just want it there. Flying Toaster. That's a bit better. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the ship that I know where the thrusters are, which is that way because it's nice and close. And we'll see if we can pick up some more thrusters. So here we're back to the crash capital vessel. Probably get greeted by spiders again. I think this time I think we'll just land on top. I can't see it making that much difference. Thrusters out. This the survival tool. We can put that into there. Play the floor again. Right. So we got a whole pile of thrusters in here. What was it? We picked up two. Was it 2 or 3? But we don't have. Got some landing gear. Got a thruster there forward. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. All enclosed. It's buried. Oh no, it's not. It's just there. I think we'll do exactly the same as we did last time. Oh, we've still got 2 thrusters here. Okay. See if we can get some more from. Oops. That one there. Got the small thrusters here and a medium. This might be a bit easier than I thought it would be. Okay. I've uploaded that other stuff, shouldn't I? Gives me 2 of those. I think if we dump that into there, will that give me the space to another thruster on? Yeah, we've got 2 thrusters now. We won't get another one. Computers, the doors. Take the light stuff with us. Okay, won't take that. Don't need the truss block. Oh, whoops. This is one of the annoying things with this game. What we'll have to do is use one of our cores to recover the. Yeah, we'll just put you there. And what that should do is now open up the Crash capital vessel. I can get my thing back. If the opposition shows up to destroy it, so what we're going to do is go up to the flying toaster. So here we are, we're back to the flying toaster. What I want to see is whether I can lock on top of it so that we can possibly nice. So the next task is to try and get this thing off the ground. We got a down thruster. Moment. I don't want to put the core on this. Oh, what happened there? Where am I? So I don't want to put the core in this just at the moment. It's in main cargo, isn't it? We're going to use this core for the moment because what I want to do is just have the ability to get out and take off and move back to that crash vessel. Now, what we're going to do is we need lateral thrusters. Where am I going to put those to where I won't get fried? I think for the moment, well, we need a braking thruster, so we could probably put braking thruster in. Right, we got. I don't want to use a braking thruster for what we got under here. Okay, we got space here for a lift thruster. So we got a lift thruster, and we need. How many of these have we got? We have main cargo. Yeah, we got. We can put you there. You can go there. We got a braking thruster, lift thruster, a down thruster. We got 2 thrusters that can push forward. What we need now is lateral thrusters. What we got here? That one is open. This one's open. Right. And the candidate for the worst ship I've ever built is we got a thruster going that way. Get ready to be glowing in the dark in a minute. Okay, we'll just take a look at the prices group. In theory, we've got a thruster in any direction. This could be interesting. Cancel. Power on. It flies. I think that's about all it does. At least we got a bookmark for the thruster. Actually flies faster than my SV, which is good. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to get back to that big crash vessel that we left the core in. It's got, because the thrusters are unbalanced, see, it's got a very quick turning motion. And we got fuel for 91 minutes at the moment, so that's good. We're going to need some bigger fuel tanks, whether we like it or not. We got no landing gear or anything of any such description, so we got back here. We need to get the SV off the top because oops, don't want to start disassembling the SV by accident. So park you up a little bit ahead, like that. Come in here. Thrusters off. We've now got an SV, and what I'm going to have to do now is, well, first thing we're going to need to do is get some blocks out of this thing. What we got here? We got Silver Shadow, Crash Capital Vessel. We got another thruster, but we're not going to worry too much about that. Hardened steel blocks, I certainly could do with some hardened steel blocks. That would be brilliant. Okay. We got no Wi-Fi, have we? Okay, we're gonna have to get right up underneath the ship here. Fine toaster, 16,000. Turn that on. Okay. Right, what we want out of here is piles and piles of the hardened steel blocks. Yes. I think I really would like these for the floor. Oops. We'll take that. Oops. We better take it from the top down. Oops. This is where the ship starts falling apart. Oops. You can hear spiders as well. Lots of flares and stuff like that. We'll salvage out this stuff, the blocks. Oops. Pick up that there. Not doing very well, but that's okay. We should be enough to repair. That should be enough to repair the floor. So what we need to do now? Where's the? That's the front. So you have to be a bit careful here. So if I've got 66 hardened steel blocks, certainly want a hardened steel floor. This will be the bottom of the ship. So we'll go through and do those first. We'll pick you there. Salvage. Be very careful now. Make sure we preserve the stability. That in there. That in there. That in there. This kind of hints at the shape of what this ship should be on this side. I actually quite like that. So what we'll do is we'll keep that shape for the moment. That may change later on. Oops. So, oops. Okay. On that side, we've got that there. We're going to say we're going to shuffle the thrusters round over time. We're out to this point. We're keep it solid blocks. Got a floor. Mm. Of course, I put the wrong blocks down. Okay. I've just messed them up. Okay, got to keep an eye on our food as well. Put the round blocks out to there. Right, we need food. Overshadow fridge. Don't really want to eat some. You need a food processor pretty quickly as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to start making some food. Right, let me just take out. We'll stand on that side. Few blocks, 2, 3. And on that side, out to here. Out you, and you. And we'll just put the round blocks on this side. I say we'll try and keep the essence of the ship, but obviously it's going to get a bit bigger over time. Take you out. Just to there. Preview. We don't need you anymore. I think we'll put nice big solid blocks in under this. Put the rounded blocks to here. Oops. I think this is meant to have a ramp on it. So we've now got a solid floor, which is going to be useful. Right. I think we need to do something about this ramp at the back here, but that can come later on. Lateral thrusters, I think we can now move out. That's there. What we got here? I think we got central lateral thrusters. Oops. If we come in here, what's that? That runs level with this one here, which comes there. So we now pick up that one and one, and then we, oops, there's the line toaster. Down here. That's just kind of stick out the sore thumb. Don't think we can get that any deeper, can we? We just, and then again, we could probably bring the nacelles out, make them a bit wider over time, because the ship's going to have to get longer anyway. So if we, this one actually does go full depth, doesn't it? That's because it's against the core. We're going to leave you there. That opens up that space there. We got this thruster here. We'll put a small one in here. Oops, we have to get closer to our ship over there. So we've now got lateral thrusters there. We got what we got here. Just see what we got here. So where did I put the lift thruster? Put the lift thruster in there. There's a. It just goes straight up into sky, doesn't it? Where's the capital vessel? We can get in a bit closer. Let's see what we've got. We've got a lift thruster tucked in there. So if we could reproduce that on the other side. Oops, let's get rid of this stuff. You can see that roughly in the same position. Hard to tell. We stand here and fly over. The same position, but it's tight in against the side of the. We've currently got a cargo box. Okay, I think what we will do is pick you up and move you out one. So we're gonna have to put the shadow line toaster. Hook you to there. Get you to pick up. Get you there. Whoops, still on that. This one we're actually we'll use a. Whoops. We will use an enclosed thruster. Okay, we got a. Need to get rid of. Oops, can't see what we're doing, but don't like thin plates on the top, so you there, you stick up a bit. Means we're going to need to do something about this roof. And what we could do is bring the ship out to these thrusters on each side and just move everything out a little bit. That means that, yeah, I mean that should work after a fashion, and that means we'd have to put one in there and then have the down thruster just in front of it. Okay, it's making sense. So we've now got that built like that. We've got this thruster really needs to. I think what we can do is we got this bit here, this bit here. I think we'll retrieve this down thruster, small thruster, and we'll put you. There's one of those little thin plate things there. You take you out so that you've got that there. What's that? And we'll put you there. When we build, we could put a thin plate over that one there. Right, 6. Salvage that. Retrieve you along there. That will allow us to stack stuff up a bit. We could push things up a little bit that way. We'll take that off for the moment as well. So we kind of got the nacelles out here. That, in fact, I think maybe it is time now to actually. Can we put a location for the core? No outside remote logistics. That's okay. Kind of thinking we got some width here. And the generator's in the wrong place. Apologies for talking to myself, guys. think I'd like to shove the generator in here. Oh, wait, go away. Let me just see. This is here. We need to get this cargo. Find a place for the cargo box and that. Where are we going to put the core? I think I need to think a little bit about the layout of the ship, and I'm aware that I'm running out of time. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.